Hello everybody, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's that time of year again. It's the international break, it's Saturday night, I'm stood outside Anfield. That can only mean one thing, I am looking to it. No, it's Kip On The Kop 2025, year number 3, I think, right now, of what is a genuinely incredible experience. Obviously run by the LT Foundation, in collaboration with Liverpool Homeless FC as well, raising vital funds for both incredible causes and charities. And I will be participating once again, spending the night in our famous home in the famous Kop stand as well. It's much, I'm happy to report, it's much milder than last year's. It was bitterly cold last year. A few things to do along the way. Obviously I'll get some footage of the night and just being inside there and some special guests and all that sort of stuff as well. But I thought, given this is my third time, I don't know if I get some sort of like hat-trick pillow for doing it 3 times, but I thought I may as well just drag a mate into it, as you know, why not? I've just been telling the world how great it is. So I've managed to convince someone to come along for the journey with me, so stay tuned to find out who that is. And yeah, it's going to be a good video anyway, so stick around for the rest of it. See you soon. Sammy, we're on our way in, Kip On The Kop. How are we feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah, trepidation.
Yeah.
And I'm getting blocked from coming in, to be perfectly honest. No ID.
Yeah, got loads of wine in your pocket. We are here obviously now inside Anfield, Kip On The Kop 2025, third year for me, Sammy Lee's debut, and looking forward to it.
Very much so, a bit nervous, bit of trepidation, but yeah, I think once we get amongst everybody and get chanted, it'll be great, you know, and people told me what an humbling experience it is, so I'm really looking forward to it. We've got plenty of provisions as well, so no, it'll be fine, it'll fly over. Yeah,
you'll be well looked after as well. You've been meeting and greeting a lot of people already, like you've been a lovely reception.
I mean, it's all family, isn't it? It's all family, you know, when you're on the Kop, it's part of the family, as we keep on saying. Yeah. I know that sounds a bit glib to some people, but I don't care because it's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's what it's all about. And you picked your spot already. Are you happy where we're situated?
Very much so, because believe it or not, you know, when I used to get saved by my cousin, after my dad started to take me, then I came in here, obviously he was all standing then, he used to pluck me on the ball, you know, get me there, and this is more or less where he used to be. He used to come in this side, and the boys' pen used to be over in the far corner over there, so yeah, this brings back great memories. It's totally different now.
Yeah,
totally different.
Yeah. Glad to be back, glad to be doing it all over again.
Don't know about the sleeping out, but glad to be here again. Yeah. And the turnout's amazing.
We talk about the money it's raised, but it's as much about the awareness. And everyone here tonight, we were joking about it being cold last year and it's warm, but it gives us a little insight. It's not the same, is it? But we'll be in our sort of beds at home tomorrow night, won't we? So, but it gives us a little insight, and to have people like Sammy, John, Bishop, obviously we've got the Metro area, Steve, Chris Kirkland. Chrissy Rock, the actress, is doing it, I think, this time. So it just raises that profile. And I think it's one of the stats on the LEDs behind us. It said every night there's 450 young people, either homeless or in hostels, which is just wrong, isn't it, in our city. So if we can do a little bit to raise the profile about that, and raise a spotlight on that issue, then so we should.
There's loads of ways of doing stuff for charity. This has got to be one of the best.
No, absolutely.
What you're doing is sleeping.
In the Kop as well.
I've run marathons for charity. This is easier than that. I think that's part of the experience. We want to raise money. We also want to raise awareness. And sometimes you can raise awareness by telling people about it, or you can raise awareness by letting people experience it. And this does both of those things.
I think we're one of only 2 areas in the whole country where the numbers of rough sleepers are coming down, and that's because of all the support.
From back in your day, your playing days, who was your favourite roommate?
Well, they used to change them round, to be honest, because they didn't feel getting too comfortable. But I mean, one of my first ones was Davy Fairclough, 77, in the semi-final over in Zurich, and I'll never forget it because, being a junior, I used to make his tea and what have you. And don't forget, there wasn't 300 channels like there is now, you know what I mean? So we had to talk and keep each other occupied, but that's nice. And I'll never forget Ronnie Moran telling me, do not talk about football. don't talk about football because he's going to be playing tomorrow, and you don't want to keep him awake all night. And in the event, we started about another subject, which is even more scary, and that kept him awake, and I was asleep snoring. So, and I won't tell you what the subject was, you know, but it was amazing. But Davey was a great guy to be with, and still is to this day.
But you've travelled the world as a player, of course, and as a coach more recently. Where's the best place you've ever stayed?
It'll be tonight.
I love that answer. I was
It will be tonight, because again, that may sound glib, but to get the opportunity to do this, you know, I have to say, I've been asleep a few times on the pitch, you know. But
I wasn't going to say. A few people have mentioned to me since we've got it.
You know,
most of the week they've seen you.
Thank you very much indeed. This is what friends do for you.
Yeah, exactly. Right, 94th minute, 0-0. Playing Manchester United. The league's conspired, so Liverpool need a win. All 3 points to guarantee the title. Penalty, Kop end. Who's taking it? Any Liverpool player of all time?
Well, you know, you can talk about Alonso, he'd step up. You can talk about Stevie G, but again, it'd be Souness for me. And you see the way he took the penalty with it. It was, you know, a magnanimous penalty. It was fantastic. It was sublime. So for me, it'd be him. And you know, I have to say, sir, he figures in an awful lot of my answers when people ask me about Liverpool Football Club. You know.
Well, there are fans who sleep during the game. It never happens here, does it? So it's a unique experience for us all.
So we are coming up to Lights Out at Anfield for Kip On The Kop 2025. We've done the usual interviews with some of the celebrity guests that were here, John Bishop included, Sammy Lee, obviously, as you've seen throughout the night so far. And that is the post that Dom Szoboszlai clipped on the way in, by the way, if you recognise it. Yeah, just sort of shaking. But yeah, we are just starting to sort of get ourselves settled and ready for bed. Lights out in 20 minutes. Good morning from inside. Still quite dark Anfield. It's not long gone 5:30, and most people are awake. Behind us, Sammy is awake, survived the night, told me he had an hour's sleep, but he's all good, and that's all that matters. Everyone's in relatively high spirits downstairs. I've just been and grabbed myself a coffee. There's a lot of tired faces, obviously, a lot of dishevelled faces as well, and bodies, because let's be honest, and rightfully so, it's not going to be the most comfortable night's sleep we've ever had, because that kind of defeats the object, doesn't it? But I say it every year, and I'll say it again right now. Waking up inside this place with, you know, that behind me is the first thing you see when you open your eyes. I'll never get tired of that. Don't get me wrong, would I do it every night of the year? Probably not. But it's, as an experience, it's an absolute pleasure. I imagine a lot of people would have been sort of reflecting on a lot of their lives and moments, and maybe how fortunate some of us are to be able to do this for one night only and then go back to bed, because again, that's what it's all about. Realising and appreciating, and again, raising awareness for those less fortunate around Liverpool and beyond. So yeah, good morning from me. So that's that, Kip On The Kop for another year, done. Another incredible experience, really worthwhile as well. And it does just, you know, take you a small step closer to experiencing what it'd be like to spend night homeless and out on the streets. Massive well done to everyone involved in Kip On The Kop again this year, and hopefully see you all again next year.